Good evening and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are at Tipton High School, Tipton, Indiana, home of the Blue Devils. We welcome you to today's education based Indiana High School varsity boys basketball game. Tonight, it's the 11 and 5 Lapel Bulldogs right here with the 11 and 5 Tipton Blue Devils. This internet radio broadcast is made possible by audiosportsonline.net. That's ASO. That's Robbie Kendall. Rob Kendall providing internet radio access for putmeinsports.com since 2008. We do thank you for tuning in. We'll mention the JV contest just concluded. Lapel Bulldogs got the win in the JV contest. The varsity teams are out on the floor right now. We'll mention the Lapel Bulldogs going to wear the all black uniforms. They also go with the Vegas gold numbers and lettering on the front. Lapel Bulldogs, and the Blue Devils going to wear all white uniforms with the blue numerals. And I'm getting ready for basketball. Some of the guys still have their blue and white striped pants still on. So we'll mention this game should be a good one. Both these teams are in conference, or should say sectional with each other. Class 2A, sectional 39. We'll get to the Class 2A Associated Press rankings here in a bit. And as you know, there are 3 from sectional 39 in the top 15. We'll talk a little bit about each school. First, we'll talk about the visiting team on the scoreboard. Tonight, it's the Lapel Bulldogs. They have a school enrollment of 466, and their school was founded back in 1890. Yes, 1890. And we'll mention they are Class 2A, sectional 39. Their sectional will be played at Frankton High School. In their sectional are the Sheridan Blackhawks. They're 12 and 4. And while I'm talking about Sheridan, I got to mention Sheridan Blackhawk girls basketball team. They are incredible. They lost their 3rd game of the season, and that was to Class 3A Brebeuf Jesuits. And they've won all the rest of them. They are currently 22 and 1, and they have a 20-game win streak intact. Also in sectional 39, boys basketball, Taylor Titans. They're 13 and 2. Also, the Tipton Blue Devils. Tipton Blue Devils are 11 and 5. Lapel Bulldogs, I think I might have said Blue Devils. Tipton Blue Devils are 11 and 5. Lapel Bulldogs are 11 and 5. Frankton Eagles are 7 and 8. And the Elwood Panthers are 2 and 12. The principal at Lapel High School is Matt Bowles. The athletic director, we are thankful. Put me in sports thankful for Mr. Bill Chase. The athletic secretary is Tina Wilson, and the athletic trainer is Kelsey McGrady. Lapel High School is located at 1850 South 900 West, Lapel, Indiana 46051. I went through Lapel a little bit ago, about 3 o'clock. We'll mention their phone number. You can reach Lapel High School by dialing 765-534-3036. On the web, you can find them at lapelathletics.com. They wear the collars black and Vegas gold. They do not participate in a conference. They call that independence. They choose not to at the moment. And I will also mention Lapel Bulldogs are 11 and 5. In 16 games, those 16 games, they average, this is an average offensively per game, 63.5 points. Defensively, they give up an average of 52.6. Before I mention the head coach of the Lapel Bulldogs, I want to mention about a Hall of Fame coach, Jimmy Howell. Jimmy Howell, what an incredible man he is. Hall of Fame basketball, state of Indiana. He has helped to win 2 state titles there at Lapel High School. The first one came in the 2004-2005 season. They defeated Lagodi 51-40. That was on March the 26th in 2005. Then they practiced up. They came back and they won the state back in 2015-16, and that was over Indianapolis Howe and a 59-37. A little bit lopsided there, but the date was the same as in 2005. It was March 26th. Jimmy Howe, appreciate him very much. And now the Lapel Bulldogs, their current head basketball coach is Kevin Cherry. Kevin Cherry working in year number 3 at Lapel High School, 41 wins, just 24 losses. Overall, he's a fourth-year basketball coach, varsity basketball coach, 60 wins, 28 losses. That's overall. And we'll mention the next game on the agenda for the Lapel Bulldogs. Yeah, it's going to happen tomorrow. Tomorrow night, Thursday, the 6th of February, 6 o'clock, JV, 7:30 varsity. Lapel will be at Alexandria. That should be a good one. And then we'll also mention next Tuesday. Next Tuesday, Lapel going to have a game against another foe in sectional 39. That'll be next Tuesday, February 11th. Lapel will be at the Taylor Titans. 6 o'clock, JV, and a 7:30 varsity. Now let's learn a little bit about the Tipton Blue Devils. Tipton Blue Devils High School gymnasium capacity right here is 3,050. They have a school enrollment here at Tipton High School of 454. Their school was founded in 1962. And as mentioned, there's also Class 2A, Sectional 39. Yep, they're going to play at Franklin. Sectional's coming up not too far in the distant future. It's going to happen between March the 4th and run through the 29th of March to finish out the tournament. We'll get to some tournament pairing shows. We'll let you know when that happens. We'll give you some leeway. It is going to be from 6 to 8 o'clock p.m., and it will only be, it'll be exclusively streamed on ihsaatv.org. We'll let you know when that's getting ready to happen. But we'll mention in their sectional, Tipton and Lapel is Taylor, Sheridan, Tipton, Lapel, Frankton, and Elwood. The principal at Tipton High School is Craig Leach. The athletic director is Corey Fernung. The assistant AD and the middle school athletic director is Alec Weddle. The athletic trainer at Tipton High School is Burke Emmert. Tipton High School is located at 619 South Main Street, Tipton, Indiana, 46072. You can dial them by telephone at 765-675-7431. On the website, it's TiptonAthletics.com. Tipton Blue Devils, they wear the collars blue and white. They perform in the Hoosier Conference. There are 9 teams in the Hoosier Conference. The East Division, they are complete. They know where everybody's at, according to the crossover game coming up, I think the 21st. We'll get to that. Don't quote me at the moment, but I believe it's the 21st. And I will mention Western. They won it outright this season, 3-0, perfect 3-0 in the East. They're currently 10-7. Second place this year in the East Division is Hamilton Heights. They finished 2-1 in the division. They're 9-6 presently. And the Tipton Blue Devils, they finished in third position. Tipton Blue Devils finished at 1-2 in the division. They are currently 11-5. And the Logansport Berries. Logansport Berries finished the division at 0-3. They are currently 6-11. Now in the West Division, only 2 teams have finished up their division. That's the bottom 2. We'll get to that in a moment. But the top 3 are still working at it. West Lafayette Red Devils, they have one more game to play in the West Division. They're currently 3-0 in the West. They're 14-3 overall. Second place presently is the Twin Lakes Indians. They are 2-1 in the West. They are 10-7 overall. In third place are the Central Catholic Knights. They are 1-1 in the West. They still have a game to go versus West Lafayette and Twin Lakes. So that could jumble up a little bit. We'll see. Central Catholic overall 7-9 on the season. Fourth and fifth place, they've already figured out where they're at. We'll mention Benton Central. They finished 1-3 in the West. They are currently 7-10. At number 5, it's Rensselaer Central. They finished the West Division at 1-3. They are currently 4-13. And we'll mention the Tipton Blue Devils. Remind you, they are 11-5 on the season. They finished 1-2 in the Hoosier Conference East Division. And in 16 ball games, Tipton Blue Devils, they average, this is an average offensively, 55.8 points per game. They give up an average. They're still under 50 points at 49.3. The head coach for the Tipton Blue Devils is Coach Cliff Hawkins. Cliff Hawkins working in year number 6 at Tipton High School. He has 99 wins at Tipton. Looking for that 100th win. Could it happen tonight? We'll see. He's got 41 losses at Tipton. Overall, he's working in year number 44 at varsity head basketball coach. 596 wins, 400 losses, and even 400 overall. 996 games Coach Cliff Hawkins has coached at the varsity level. Next game on the agenda for the Tipton Blue Devils, it's going to happen on Saturday. Saturday will be Shenandoah here with Tipton. It's going to be a 12 noon start for the JV. Varsity will be about the 1:30 p.m. mark. And all across the state of Indiana, boys basketball, varsity and JV, there's no evening games because girls sectionals could happen that evening. And they're going to leave their slate clean so the girls can get the dominant prime time in the evening for sectional finals. That's the only way to go. So that game will happen Saturday, February the 8th. That'll be at 12 noon and a 1:30 start. And then Tipton. Tipton will play against Taylor. And they'll be at Taylor. And Lapel will be at Taylor. That's going to happen next Tuesday, February 11th. Tipton will be there on the Saturday following that Tuesday on February 15th. Tipton and Taylor, and as mentioned, they're both in sectional 39. And clock's rolling down. 2 minutes, 12 seconds left. We'll talk a little bit about the Hoosier Conference boys basketball this week. Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. There are no games Friday because of girls sectional. They're going to give them the prime time for Friday nights in the state of Indiana. And we'll mention at 7:30, it happened on Monday evening, February 3rd. Tipton Blue Devils, they went to Maconaquah, got the win at Maconaquah, 62-61. It was a good one. And then Wednesday, that's tonight, 2 games on the agenda in the Hoosier Conference. 7:30, it's Kip Indy Legacy. They're Class 2A, sectional 43. There's enrollment is 377. They are at Hamilton Heights tonight. And a 7:30 start right here, Lapel Bulldogs and the Tipton Blue Devils. And game's going to happen this Thursday, we'll mention, in the Hoosier Conference, February 6th. That's tomorrow. 5 games, 1 West Division matchup. And that's one we were talking about. Central Catholic will be at Twin Lakes. And also, Logansport will be at Lafayette Harrison tomorrow night. North Montgomery will be at Benton Central. Western, the Panthers, will be at Tippecanoe Valley. And Winnemac, an 8 o'clock start at Rensselaer Central. So the clock's rolling down. 42 seconds left on the pregame. And I will mention tonight's ball game being brought to you by AGM Auto, LLC, Camino and Company, Dean's Auto Parts, Discount Copies, Encompass Credit Union, Hope Jewelers, Indiana Express Rentals, Jim Dandy Restaurant, Lisa Stokes Bear, Noblesville Trophies, Rutledge Well Drilling, and the Shack. The Shack, they're at 311 East Jefferson Street. We're going to stand for the national anthem. The clock empties out. 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds. And we're ready. We're listening to Mr. Phil, public address.
High school basketball fans, who the score at the Inferno at Tipton High School, home of the Blue Devils. Now, would you please join the Tipton High School pep band under the supervision of Ms. Lisa Wallen and student direction of Junior Caden Osmond in the singing of our national anthem.
That's our national anthem. That was the Tipton Blue Devil Band. They're on the stage. We'll mention tonight's starters first for the Lapel Bulldogs. They'll start like this. Wearing number 1, a 6-foot junior, 7.6 points per game average. That's Devin Craig. Wearing number 5, a 6'1" junior, 8.4 points per game average. Quinn Wilkins. Wearing number 23, 6'3" senior, 15.1 points per game average. That's Brody Judge. And wearing number 30, 6'4" senior, 12.3 points per game average. That is Bodie Judge. And wearing number 42, a 6'4" junior, 8.1 points per game average. Luke Jones. The head coach for the Lapel Bulldogs is Mr. Kevin Cherry. And now your starting lineup for the Tipton Blue Devils. They'll start like this. Wearing number 2, 6'2" sophomore, 6.2 per game average, Peyton Aller. Wearing number 3, a 6'6" senior, 22.3 points per game, Grady Carpenter. Wearing number 5, a 6'1" senior, 11.6 points per game, Sam Quigley. And wearing number 21, 6'2" senior, 5.9 points per game average, Landon Spidell. The head coach for the Tipton Blue Devils is Mr. Cliff Hawkins. So the Blue Devils going to break their huddle, getting ready for basketball. Lapel Bulldogs ready to go. And for Tipton, it's going to be number 3, Grady Carpenter at 6'6". He'll jump center. He'll go against number 30, Bodie Judge at 6'4". Both of them are seniors, tipped to the backcourt, controlled by Tipton. Crossing the timeline, Sam Quigley. First possession of the ball game. Outside, Peyton Aller. Left side behind the arc, Sam Quigley being guarded there by Quinn Wilkins. The works right side behind the arc, Peyton Aller. Around the top, back around the left side, Grady Carpenter. He's thought about dribbling in. He's in the paint. He's going to float one up, right-handed layup. Good. Grady Carpenter, 2-point bucket. The 2-0 contest. 30 seconds have gone by. Crossing the timeline at a dribble pace. Number 5, Quinn Wilkins. Works at right side, Devin Craig. Touches the hands and moves the basketball. They go down low off the glass. Got the bucket. That's 42, Luke Jones. And credit a very good pass. I believe that was number 1, Devin Craig. Don't quote me. It might have been 5, Quinn Wilkins. Nevertheless, it's a 2-2 ball game. 7:05 left. Ball's in the front court. Tipton with the basketball. Peyton All. He'll dribble one time. Right side, Quinn Smith. Quinn Smith, triple threat. He'll backpedal dribble. Work at right side, Sam Quigley. Defensively, right there in his face was Quinn Wilkins. Back out, Seam Quigley. Working that offense around the perimeter. 3-point shot in the air, good. Grady Carpenter, 3-point shot. Left elbow extended, it's 5-2. Blue Devils by 3. 6:35 left here in the first quarter. Outside the arc. 3-point shot, good. Lapel Bulldogs, 23. Brody Judge. He's shooting 34% behind the 3-point arc, and he got one there, tied the ball game. Tipton went back to the front court, lost the handle, goes out of bounds. Going to belong to Lapel. They'll bring it from the backcourt. On the dribble and across the timeline at a trot pace. Number 1, Devin Craig. Works it right side. Bodie Judge. Working the back around. Bodie Judge outside the paint. Shot wouldn't go. Rebound putback wouldn't go. That was 42. Luke Jones. Rebound Tipton. See him Quigley crossing the timeline. Out top, Grady Carpenter. Picks up the dribble. Double team. Back to Quigley. Out top near the logo head. He'll dribble now. Right side, Grady. Going across the lane there. Quinn Smith trying to get open. They'll work our left side to Quinn. They'll work the Grady, go down low. Reverse layup wouldn't go. That was Landon Spidell. Spidell couldn't get the reverse. It's 5-5. 5:45 left here in the first quarter. Out top of the basketball. That's Bodie Judge working right side. Luke Jones. Long shot. Brody Judge. Shot off the mark. Wouldn't go. His brother cleaned it up. And right-handed reverse layup is good for Bodie Judge. 7-5 contest. Lapel by 2. 5:23 on the game clock. Out top, working around the perimeter, way out top. Peyton Aller, now see him Quigley. About 8 to 9 steps behind the arc. He'll dribble in now, 3-point line. Dish it off. Quinn Smith, one dribble, get it back to Grady. He'll bring it back near the center circle. Work it back out, see him Quigley. 5:02 left. 7-5 contest. Lapel by 2 in the front court. Peyton Aller back to Quinn. Quinn Smith through the legs back to Grady. Being guarded there by Devin Craig. Now back to Quigley. Well out top. Crossover dribble. He'll work it, pick it back out, get it to Grady Carpenter. Being guarded there by Devin Craig. He'll pass it inside. Landon Spidell. Inside out play. 3-point shot in the air. Good. Quinn Smith for 3. Credit the assist to Landon Spidell. It's an 8-7 contest. Tipton by 1. 4:30 left. First quarter. Out top with the basketball. Bodie Judge. He'll dribble it right side. Get it to his brother. That's Brody. Brody Judge. Pick it up in the corner. Outside the 3-point shot in the air. Good. Left elbow extended. 42. Luke Jones for 3. He shoots at 38% behind the arc. 10-8 contest. Lapel by 2. 4:05 left here in the first quarter. In the front court, see him Quigley on the dribble out top. Working against him loosely is Luke Jones. So working around the perimeter. 3-point shot on the way. Peyton Aller wouldn't get it. Long carom picked up by Quinn Smith. They'll have a second opportunity here in the front court. Blue Devils on the approach. 3:45 to work it in. Quinn Smith in the paint. Rims around, wouldn't go. Fell off, trying for the board there was Landon Spidell. Finally came up at the board. That was 5. Quinn Wilkins. And they'll work it in the paint. Bodie Judge. He'll kick it to the corner. Luke Jones. 3-point shot wouldn't go. Rebound, Grady Carpenter. He'll bring it to the timeline. He's going to hand off. He's going to give the ball to Quigley from the right corner baseline. He nearly banked it in. Wouldn't go. 10-8 contest. 2-point lead for Lapel. And they're going to whistle a step on the side court line. I think that was Brody Judge. Might have just had a long step on that back step. Gives the ball back to Lapel. Excuse me, that's Tipton. And it's going to be a timeout called. It's going to be a 30-second timeout called right here by Coach Cliff Hawkins. And we'll mention tonight's ball game is in part being brought to you by Hope Jewelers. They're in Tipton. Precious times are made for precious moments. And Hope Jewelers are there to meet your every special need in the field of diamonds, gold, and silver, etc. Stop in and visit Hope Jewelers in downtown Tipton. They're next to the Diana Theater. They're located at 135 East Jefferson Street, Tipton. You can reach them by phone at 765-675-9720. Hope Jewelers open daily, Tuesday through Friday, 9:30 to 5:30. On Saturday, they're open 9:30 to 2. So the ball's going to be brought in side court in the back court. Peyton Aller is going to toss it in. Bounce pass, see him Quigley. Cross court pass in the back court. Grady Carpenter back to Quigley. Making it difficult in the backcourt. Luke Jones guarding the basketball, and Quinn Wilkins finally getting across the timeline. See him Quigley. Stationary dribble out top. He'll pick up the dribble. Luke Jones will play him and get it back to Quigley. Going to be a give and go. That was Grady Carpenter and Quigley. Quigley went up with a shot, and it's going to be simultaneous possession on a blocked shot. Quigley still had it in his hand, so a jump ball is the call, and ultra possession arrow gives it to Lapel. So going to bring it from the backcourt. Crossing the timeline again is number 1, Devin Craig. He's a junior, 6 feet tall. Handles the ball well. Brody Judge outside the arc. Left elbow extended. He'll back pedal dribble. Working against him, Grady Carpenter. They're working around the perimeter. Devin Craig. They'll get it back to Wilkins. Dribbling out top. Brody Judge back to Brody. Brody's inside the three-point line. He'll hand the ball off. Luke Jones, left elbow. Left elbow, good. Luke Jones for 2. 12-8 contest. Lapel by 4. 2:20 left. First quarter. Sam Quigley outside the arc. Quinn Smith back to Peyton All. Now back outside. Sam Quigley. He's going to pass it right side. Carpenter. Carpenter being guarded there by Quinn Wilkins. They're working behind the arc. Sam Quigley. Out top. Long. 3-point shot on the way. Rims off. Wouldn't go. Grady Carpenter. Rebound fought for. Peyton Aller boards it. They're going to whistle a foul during the rebound. And they're going to whistle this on Lapel. 23, Brody Judge. Brody B. Judge picks up the foul. He has 1. So it's going to be brought in left of the bucket on the baseline. Peyton Aller looking to get it in deep behind the three-point line. Coming up to go get it with Sam Quigley. Out top, Quinn Smith. Now left side, Peyton Aller. Aller wanting to get rid of it. He'll get rid to Quinn Smith. He'll take a 3, and he'll get it. Quinn Smith knocks down a 3. Just right up center. It's 12-11. Lapel by 1 in the front court. Bulldogs. So we're going to Luke Jones. Picks up the dribble out top. Quinn Wilkins. And now Brody Judge going to dribble in. He'll go off the glass. He'll get fouled. Brody Judge, he was determined. He was going from three-point line, left elbow extended. He saw a path to the basket left side and couldn't get the bucket, but he'll shoot 2. So that foul's whistled on Quinn Smith. He has 1 in the ball game. Brody Judge shooting a couple, shooting 80% at the stripe, and he gets the first one. He walks in here tonight shooting 33 of 41. He's now 34 of 42. He'll get 1 more. It's a 13-11 ball game. Lapel by 2. Eyes the second one, flies it. He got both of them. 14-11. Blue Devils trailing by 3. They'll work to the front court. Sam Quigley. Quigley on the back pedal dribble, picks up the dribble, works it back out near the center circle. And that's Grady Carpenter. He'll dribble in. He'll take a hop, and they're going to whistle a foul. A lot of folks thought that was a travel. It was not. It's a jump step with the dribble, and they're going to call the foul on Lapel. Foul's whistled on the Bulldogs. Number 5, Quinn Wilkins. He has 1. Ball going to be brought in. Bounce pass into Grady in the corner. He'll bring it back out. They go opposite side. Peyton Aller, him go baseline. Lost his footing. Saves the basketball. Gets rid of it. It's still in the front court. Peyton's back on his feet. He's doing okay. Peyton Aller, he's a teamster. They're working back around. Grady Carpenter outside the arc, left side. They're working cross-court pass. Peyton Aller, 3-point shot from the corner. Rims out, would go. Rebound, Quinn Smith. So they'll try it again in the front court. Offensive boards for Tipton. Quinn Smith outside the arc. Back pedal dribble. Working against him is Quinn Wilkins. Out top, Sam Quigley. He'll pop a 3. Straight out top, got the bucket. Sam Quigley for 3. Quigley on the season shooting 36%. That was his 100th shot from three-point land, and that was his 37th make. 37 for 100. Pretty easy math. Working in the front court, lost the ball, then tipped it loose. Quinn Smith going to go after it. Couldn't get it in the backcourt. Saved there by Luke Jones of the Lapel. They'll bring the ball back out. Wilkins. Now Craig. Devin Craig outside. Works it left side. Brody Judge. Back out top to Bodie. They're working around the perimeter outside the arc. Luke Jones. A traveling violation. That was Devin Craig. Right there, caught the ball at the top of the circle and wanted to go immediately to the hoop. And he didn't get the ball down quite soon enough. 2.5 left here in the first quarter. A long shot, Grady Carpenter. Shot on the mark. It got the net. And Grayson McFalls was there to rebound, put it back in, but it was after. They probably talk about it, but they're going to say, did that go in before the buzzer? And I think they're going to wave it off, and they said, no, it didn't. So the alley-oop was basically what that looked like from about three-quarter court. Grayson McFalls in this grabbed it off the net because it just got the net. Grayson went back up reverse layup, and they said it was just behind the buzzer. So checking in the ballgame during this quarter break is going to be number 23 for the Blue Devils, Quinn Toll. Quinn Toll, a 6'1" freshman. And we'll also mention tonight's ballgame is being brought to you by CaminoandCompany.com. That's Camino and Company. They're in downtown Noblesville. Camino and Company is a mobile flower shop brought to you by local flower farmers and providers, small business partners, and the Camino and Company founders. Their mascot is a 1984 El Camino SS. And El Camino is owned by V.E. Witham. V.E. Witham is the grandpa of Carly Witham. Carly is the owner at Camino and Company. And the goal for Camino and Company is to please each customer from their concepts to the Camino and Company completion. Check them out. Look at them. They are online at Camino-and-company.com. You can book right now for weddings in 2025. Ball brought in, Blue Devils, alternate possession. Crossing the timeline, Sam Quigley. Second quarter, 14-14 tie ball game. Working around the perimeter. Peyton Aller out top, works at left side. Quinn Toll bounces it back out top. Peyton Aller. Aller going to dribble right, gives it up. Sam Quigley, he'll dribble across top of the circle, pick up the dribble out top. Grady Carpenter. 7:34 left. Working here in the second quarter. Grady Carpenter going to dribble in. Going to bounce it down low. Peyton Aller ends up in the hands of Grayson McFalls. Back to Grady. Three-point shot. Grady Carpenter. Right elbow extended. A couple of steps behind the arc. 17-14. Blue Devils by 3. 7:14 left. Second quarter. Out top on the dribble. That's Devin Craig. Works it left side. Bodie Judge around the perimeter. Luke Jones works it to Wilkins, and it's been an offensive foul in the front court of Lapel. They're going to whistle this one on number 1, Devin Craig. Devin Craig going to pick up his first in the ball game. That's the first here in the second quarter on Lapel. We're going to see Quinn Smith, number 4, for Tipton back in the ball game. Peyton Aller, number 2, going to take a breather. Ball's going to be brought in from the backcourt. Sam Quigley, now Grady Carpenter. Grady Carpenter going to cross the timeline at a walk pace. He'll get it back to Sam in the front court. Back to Grady. Working it back and forth. Luke Jones going to guard Grady Carpenter right there. He'll pick up the dribble. Right side deep in the front court. That's number 5, Sam Quigley. Back to Grady. He'll launch a 3. Three-point shot, good. That was left elbow extended right there in front of the bench area of Lapel. 20-14. Tipton by 6. Working it in the front court. Devin Craig. Craig picks up the dribble, picked up there by Sam Quigley. Working around the perimeter. Wilkins going to dribble in, left-handed off the glass. Wouldn't go. Quinn Toll gets the board. Outlet, Grady Carpenter. Left side behind the arc, Sam Quigley. 6:18 left. We're in the second quarter. 20-14. Blue Devils by 6. Quinn Smith in the front court. Out top, Quinn Toll. Quinn Toll right side, Sam Quigley. Quigley going to dribble out top, going to dish off. Handoff right there, Grady Carpenter. He'll dribble once. Left side, guarding him is Luke Jones. Out top, Quinn Smith. He's going to be picked up. Out top of the circle, Luke Jones running that defensive scheme right there. 3-2. Out top, working at Quinn Smith. Quinn Smith looking for an opening. Back pedal dribble, Smith. Out top, logo head, Grady Carpenter. He'll dribble left. He'll use a screen from Sam Quigley to get back to Quigley. Quinn Toll, go to the corner with it. Quinn Smith, he's going to dribble in. But we're back out top behind the arc. Quinn Toll. Back out, Sam Quigley. Lapel defensively running the scheme well. Three-point shot there. Wouldn't go for Grady Carpenter. Credit the rebound. Bodie Judge. Now Brody Judge going to nail one. Left elbow extended. That was a three-point bomb from Brody. It's 20-17. Blue Devils by 3 in the front court. Grady Carpenter out top. Working back into paint. Turnaround jumper. Left elbow wouldn't go. That was Quinn Toll. Rebound secured there by Devin Craig. Cross court pass, Wilkins. Quinn Wilkins going to go left side. Brody Judge behind the arc. Goes to the corner with it. That's Bodie. Bodie Judge in the paint. He'll dribble in. He'll work against Grayson McFalls. Couldn't get the shot. And the ball nearly went out of bounds. Saved by Quinn Smith. Right back to Grayson. Going through the front court now. Grady Carpenter. They'll work it in. In the paint, Sam Quigley. Going to push it back out. Quinn Smith. Back out. Grady Carpenter. They'll reset the offense. Left elbow. They'll work it right there. Right elbow extended. Quinn Smith to the corner. Quinn Toll now back to Grady. Grady's in a back pedal dribble. Reset the offense. 4:24 left here in the second quarter. 20-17. Blue Devils by 3, and they're going to throw the ball away. That's a tip pass. And picked up there by Devin Craig. To the front court. Quinn Wilkins. He thought about a shot there behind the arc. They'll work it left side. Luke Jones. They'll work it down low off the glass. Couldn't get the bucket. But Bodie Judge will shoot 2. They're going to whistle this foul on Grayson McFalls. Grayson McFalls picks up his first foul in the ball game. Both teams with 1 foul here in the second quarter. Bodie Judge, first shot, rims around, falls in. Bodie Judge shooting 67% entering the ball game. Peyton Aller back in the game. Landon Spidell back in the game. Sam Quigley and Grayson McFalls taking a breather. Second shot, also good. Bodie Judge got both of them, and he's 41 for 60 on the season. 4 minutes left, halfway through the second quarter. In the front court, Grady Carpenter works it left side. Peyton Aller bounce pass left side behind the arc. Quinn Toll. Quinn Toll back to Grady. 3:47. 20-19. Blue Devils by 1. Out top, Grady Carpenter working against him is Luke Jones. The real left side, 3-point shot in the air, wouldn't go. Peyton Aller, rebound, Landon Spidell. Another offensive board. Landon Spidell seems to be everywhere. He's like a Billy Bates from the Cowboys. We're going outside the arc. On the dribble in, Peyton Aller, he'll float one up, wouldn't get it. Rebound there, Bodie Judge. He'll get it to the point guard, Devin Craig, and he'll dribble it. Trot pace across the midsection right there, the 10-second line, I should say. Out top, Luke Jones. He'll bounce it in. Bounce it in right there. Bodie Judge off the glass. Couldn't get it. Rebound, Grady. Grady Carpenter to the front court on a pretty swift dribble. Going to be tipped out of bounds. It's going to be in the front court. He'll stay in the front court. We're going to see Sam Quigley back in the ball game. Quinn Toll going to take a breather. Quinn Toll getting some good minutes. Good quality time. 2:57 left here in the second quarter. 20-19, ball brought in. Grady Carpenter working against him. Devin Craig on the dribble. They're doing the count. He's going to lose it here in a minute. We'll see. In the paint, he'll float one up. Couldn't get it. It's going to go out of bounds. And it's going to belong to Lapel. 2:46 left here, second quarter. 20-19. Blue Devils by 1. Lapel had a 6-point advantage. Tipton had the same. They're working back and forth down low off the glass. 2-point bucket, good. Luke Jones for the bucket. Credit the assist to Quinn Wilkins. To the front court. It's a 21-20 contest. Lapel by 1. Out top of the circle, Grady Carpenter. Picked up immediately by Luke Jones of Lapel. They're working back to Sam Quigley. Picks up the dribble just inside the arc. Back to Peyton Aller. He's going to dribble in through the traffic there. He get it back out to Grady Carpenter. He's right off the glass. Couldn't get the 3. Rebound, Quinn Smith. Quinn Smith, defensive guru. He gets the boards. He plays tough defense outside the arc. Peyton Aller. Triple threat. He'll dribble. Back out top. Quinn Smith. Right side. Sam Quigley. 1:50 left here in the quarter. They're going to dribble in. Give and go. Sam Quigley off the glass. Credit the assist to Grady Carpenter. Carpenter averages 7 assists per game. Out top, Devin Craig. 22-21. Playing seesaw on the scoreboard. They're going to drive baseline. Dish it off. Bodie Judge in the paint. Couldn't get the bucket. Rebound, Grady Carpenter. That was a good pass in the paint there by Craig. Outside the arc, Sam Quigley. 3-point shot, rims out long. Wouldn't go. Rebound, Devin Craig. And wrong place, wrong time. Sam Quigley is going to pick up a foul here that he'd rather not get. So the mild foul, it was worth calling, but it was not something Sam very proud of. 1:15, clock moving. Ball brought in. Devin Craig. Blue Devils in front, 22-21. Ball's in the front court. Lapel Bulldogs out top. Quinn Wilkins will get back to Brody Judge. He'll go left elbow extended again. That's a couple of steps behind the arc. Brody Judge for three. We're under a minute. 53 seconds left. 24-22. Lapel by two. We're going to in the front court. Peyton Aller out top. Quinn Smith. Back right side. Peyton Aller. Cross court skip pass. Seeing Quigley behind the arc. Back out top. Quinn Smith. Back out Grady Carpenter. Now left side. It's Quigley. Some people want to travel. He nailed the jump stop. 29 seconds left. 24-22. To the corner, Sam Quigley. Might be looking for the last shot or an absolute. 19 seconds left out top. Going to be Sam Quigley here right there in the center circle. 12 seconds left. He picks up the dribble, works it left side, Peyton Aller. Quinn Smith, Peyton Aller out top, Sam Quigley. 5 seconds left. Grady Carpenter out top, he's going to dribble. Going to take a long shot here near the buzzer. Got it. That was NBA range for certain. About 5 steps, about 5 feet, I should say, behind the 18.6, 18.5 foot 3-point stripe for high school. And then we're going to halftime. Halftime score. Tipton Blue Devils 25. Lapel Bulldogs 24. We do thank you for tuning in. And I will mention tonight's ball game is also in part being brought to you by AGM Auto. AGM Auto LLC. They're located 1 mile west of Arcadia. That's on 266th Street. It's right there in Hamilton County. The future of your vehicle is in good hands when you put your trust with the guys at AGM. Whether it's a routine oil change or the need for the expertise of an experienced AGM technician, AGM wants you to be safe and to stay safe on the road in your automobile. And a second type of service offered at AGM Auto is classic car and truck restoration. If you still have that older car or truck out back, or maybe it's in the barn and covered up with a tarp, AGM has a passion to reveal the underlying beauty of each and every restoration project they begin. You can contact AGM Auto by phone at 317-984-5283. Again, their number is 317-984-5283. Or you can find them on Facebook at AGM Auto LLC. And also, tonight's ball game is in part being brought to you by Dean's Auto Parts. Dean's Auto Parts, that's CarQuest Auto Parts. They're located at 1110 South Peru Street, Cicero, Indiana, 46034. They're right there at the south edge of Cicero, right off of Peru Street. Same name, that's Highway 19, Peru Street. And it's right just immediately south and across the street from McDonald's at Cicero Town Plaza. They are team members at CarQuest Auto Parts in Cicero, and they are there to ensure you get the right parts the first time. You can reach them by telephone at 317-984-4931. Again, their number is 317-984-4931. They are a locally owned automotive parts store that works to serve. That's Dean's Auto Parts in Cicero. And also, we'll let you know this game is in part being brought to you by Discount Copies. Discount Copies, conveniently located at the west edge of Noblesville, Indiana, 46062. They're just behind Pizza Hut and next to Bowl 32. It's right there along State Road 32. At Discount Copies, they provide set-up services where you can turn your artwork into things such as note cards, notepads, prints, and calendars. And it's never too early to think about personalized Christmas cards, posters, and oversized printing also available. And if you're planning a wedding, they've got everything that you need. They'll help you with all of your necessary printing. You can reach them. That's Discount Copies at 317 773 8783. Again, their number is 317 773 8783. Or you can find them at discountcopies96 at gmail.com. Again, their Gmail address is discountcopies96 at gmail.com. And we'll also mention this game and this floor. This floor was pretty much donated. I mean, a lot of good funds went into creating this floor. This floor started back down from almost dirt. They put brand new wood on it. I watched it happen. They put new wood on it. They painted the logo out top. They put Encompass Court on opposite sides of the court. They got Blue Devils on opposite sides of the court. They got Tipton at one end, Tipton at the other end. They used a stain for inside the three-point arc and around the perimeter. Those guys were incredible as I watched them do it. But we'll mention Encompass Credit Union helping that to be done. And if you're looking for a financial partner that is as community-minded as you are, welcome to Encompass Credit Union. They are North Central Indiana's premier financial institution. At Encompass Credit Union, they believe in putting their members first. Whether you're looking for lower rates on loans or higher rates on savings, or just a friendly face to help you with your financial needs, they've got you covered. You can join today and become a part of a financial cooperative that truly cares. With branches in Tipton, Frankfort, and Kokomo. And we'll also mention they are here to serve the community. That's Encompass Credit Union, where community comes full circle. Visit them online at encompasscu.org or at any of their convenient locations. Encompass Credit Union. 4:03 left here on the intermission clock. Got some guys, JV guys from Lapel shooting some baskets. Here come the Lapel Bulldogs out of their locker room. They're going to take over right now, get some shots in. And we'll mention this game is also in part being brought to you by Indiana Express Rentals. Indiana Express Rentals. When you find yourself looking for that dependable moving truck rental company, that high quality choice isn't far away. You can call Indiana Express Rentals. They're right there in Noblesville, right there at the south edge of 8th Street. It comes into a T right there. It's 1708 South 8th Street. Simply call them at 317-773-4800. Again, their number is 317-773-4800. They have up to 26-foot box trucks available, and a truck with a Tommy lift can sure come in handy. That's Indiana Express Rentals. Their hours of operation are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturday, they're open 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. And you'll find Dirk. Dirk will be right there on the premises. He'll lead you around, walk you around. You can find a proper truck that best suits your needs. That's Penske Truck Rentals. The name Penske alone takes any possible concerns away from any travel. That's Indiana Express Rentals in Noblesville. And we'll also mention Class 2A, Associated Press. This is Associated Press, top 15 right here on the list. And this was tabulated the week of February 3rd. At number 1, Class 2A, Associated Press, Linton Stockton Miners. They're 14-2. At number 2, it's the Wapahani Raiders. They're 15-1. At number 3, it's South Ripley, the Raiders, 17-0. Number 4, it's Fort Wayne Lures. They are the Knights, 13-3. Number 5, it's Manchester, the Squires. They were 7 2 weeks ago. They were 6 last week. They've walked right up to number 5. They're 15-1. At number 6, Gary, 21st Century. The Cougars are 13-5. At number 7, Park Heritage. Park Heritage Wolves, 14-4. I think they gave the Sheridan Blackhawks their first loss of the season. That's a pretty good drive down there, Turkey Run territory. And at number 8, that's sectional 39 member Taylor Titans. They are 13-2. At number 9, it's Providence Pioneers. They're 12-2. At number 10, Northeastern Knights. They're 17-1. At number 11, another sectional 39 team. That's the Tipton Blue Devils. Tipton Blue Devils, 11-5. At number 12, it's the Forest Park Rangers. They're 12-4. At number 13, Paoli Rams. They're 12-2. Number 14, Westview Warriors. They're 11-4. And at number 15, another sectional 39 member, Lapel Bulldogs, also 11-5. So that's sectional 39 at Frankton. It's going to be interesting. That's going to be a buzzsaw. So the clock rolling down, 18 seconds. Getting ready to put the ball in play. And I will mention, guy taking notes tonight, he's going to work pretty hard right there. He does a lot of writing. That's Shouse Hoops. That's Grant C. Shouse, sports journalist. You can reach him at 765-603-8917. Or you can go online at shousehoops.com. Ball brought in, front court. Lapel Bulldogs going to take a shot outside the arc. Wouldn't go. 3-point shot taken there by Quinn Wilkins. Crossing the timeline in the front court, Grady Carpenter. Try to get it right side. A little bit behind the outstretched arm of Seam Quigley. Hard to handle. Ends up with the cheerleaders on the sideline. Going to give it back to Lapel. Ball brought in, backcourt, three-quarter court. Luke Jones crossing the timeline at a walk pace. Number 1, Devin Craig. He'll work a right side, Wilkins. Quinn Wilkins picks up his dribble, picked up there defensively by Quinn Smith. 7:28. You're going to dribble in the paint. Going to go off the glass, Bodie Judge. Bodie Judge off the glass, 2-point bucket. And Lapel goes back up by 1, 26-25. 7:15 left here in the third quarter. Sam Quigley out top. Now back out top. Logo head. Peyton Aller on the dribble. Back out top. Sam Quigley. Left side behind the arc. Quinn Smith, he'll dribble, back pedal. Back out top. Brady Carpenter, he'll work it in. Peyton Aller. Back out, going to drive baseline. Quinn Smith, he's cut off immediately by Devin Craig. The pass is nearly stolen by Luke Jones. Stays in the front court. 3-point shot in the air. Good. Sam Quigley right in front of the Blue Devils Spirit section. 28-26. Blue Devils by 2. 6:40 on the game clock. Outside the arc on the dribble, Devin Craig. He'll work inside, get it back out. Luke Jones, right side behind the arc. Quinn Wilkins. Moving it around the perimeter. Bodie Judge. Now Brody Judge. Dribbling exhibition. Back to Bodie. Luke Jones working around the perimeter. Devin Craig. Good screen there by Jones. He'll get the ball back outside the arc. Lost the handle. Ball's loose. Picked up by Peyton Aller. It's going to be a jump ball. Peyton Aller and Luke Jones. And an alternate possession arrow going to give it to the Blue Devils. So that ball hits the floor. They go after it right now. 6:12 left. Brought in to Grady Carpenter, back to Quigley. Across the timeline at a walk pace. He'll hold it up out top with the right side. Grady Carpenter back out top. See him quickly. Now Peyton Aller. Aller going to be guarded there by Wilkins. Working right side. Devin Craig guarding the basketball and working into Quinn Smith. Inside out to go back out top. Sam Quigley wanted to shoot. Defensively, he was covered up by Wilkins. Inside the arc, I should say inside the free throw lane there. That was a 14-footer. Wouldn't go. That was Peyton Aller back the other direction. Quinn Wilkins, he'll pass it left side. Long off the rim. That was Brody Judge. Couple of steps behind the arc. Shot wouldn't go. 5:35 left. Going to work it down low. Landon Spidell going to earn a trip to the foul stripe Took the shot, couldn't get it, got fouled in the active shooting.
Fouls on Lapel's 42, Luke Jones.
28-26. Blue Devils by 2. You know, whistle was foul on Lapel. 42, Luke Jones, the 6'4 junior. First shot rims off, wouldn't go. Spidell will have one more. Landon Spidell started tonight at 68%. He's now 17 for 26. And he couldn't get the back end either. And a rebound, tipped and stolen, taken away right there by Peyton All. Out top, Blue Devils, another chance at the hoop. Couldn't get it. Three-point shot wouldn't go for Grady Carpenter. Rebound put back, rolled off the rim, but he'll shoot 2. Peyton Aller, that ball revolutioned the rim one time clockwise and fell off. 5:24 left. Peyton Aller going to shoot a couple. He's shooting 65%. Sophomore rims off the first one. We get some medium fives by all 4 guys there. Encouragement. Encouragement, as you know, can go a very long way. 28-26. Aller, second shot, good. 29-26. Back end of a 2-shot foul. Peyton Aller. 5:22 on the game clock. Going to dribble through the timeline. Devin Craig. They'll work it left side. Bodie Judge out top. Luke Jones right side. Quinn Wilkins. Wilkins back out top. Devin Craig left side. Bodie Judge. He's going to crossover dribble. He'll work his way in. Try to get the shot off, and Grady Carpenter is going to block it, and they end up with the basketball. Grady Carpenter in the front court. They go to the corner. Peyton Aller, 3-point shot on the way. Rims off, wouldn't go. Rebound right there by Sam Quigley. He nearly got knocked to the surface, but not a lot of calls going to happen there. Out top, Sam Quigley back out to Grady. Grady going to bounce it in. Quinn Smith in the paint. He'll bounce it down low off the backboard. Good cut right there, Peyton Aller, and a good pass from Quinn Smith. 31-26, a 5-point advantage for Tipton. 4.5 minutes left. Third quarter. On the dribble outside, Bodie Judge picks up the dribble. Left side, Quinn Wilkins. Working against him is Quinn Smith. Intimidation. He didn't get the shot. It was in the paint, couldn't get it. Rebound, Grady Carpenter in the front court. They go behind the arc. Sam Quigley, he'll dribble in. Trying to work it down low. Ball's loose, picked up by Aller. Aller went back up in the revolution the rim again. So it wouldn't fall for him. I tell you what, that's a couple of times. I don't think he could do that twice if he wanted to. Outside the arc, 3-point shot wouldn't go. Quinn Wilkins. Rebound, Luke Jones back to Quinn. Quinn Wilkins around the perimeter. Bodie Judge, 3-point stripe, wouldn't go. Left elbow extended. Rebound, Sam Quigley. Luke Jones we come up a little bit gimpy there. And then ball goes out of bounds. It's going to stay in the front court with Tipton. In the ball game for Lapel, we're going to see number 33, Owen Garber. He's a 6-foot sophomore. He chips in with 2.7 a game. Taking a breather right there is Luke Jones. He looks like he'll be back. 3:42 left. Third quarter. Peyton Aller back out top. Quinn Smith. Sam Quigley. They're working in. Tipped away. They're going to let it go out of bounds. Going to stay in the front court. Swift cross-court pass. Tipped out of bounds by Lapel. Grady was looking for Peyton Aller. Aller brings the ball in. Grady and Sam Quigley out top. Now Quinn Smith back to Sam. Left side around the perimeter. Peyton Aller. Working that 2-3 zone. Lapel Bulldogs. Bring it back what they're working in. Outside the paint, Grady Carpenter. On the dribble, they'll bring it back out behind the arc. He's on the dribble now. Out top, he go right side. Sam Quigley, he'll take a 3. 3-point shot, rims out, wouldn't go. Rebound, Bodie Judge. That's Brody, 23. To the front court, he's thinking about going coast to coast. He will not. He'll bring it back out. They'll reset the offense. 3 minutes left. Third quarter, 31-26. Blue Devils by 5. Out top, Bodie Judge. You're going to give the ball up to his brother, Brody. Brody out top being guarded there by Sam Quigley. They'll work a right side, Quinn. Quinn going to go left-handed off the glass. That was Quinn Wilkins. Ball ends up back in the hands of Bodie Judge somehow. Underneath the bucket, he goes up with a shot. Couldn't get it. But Bodie will shoot 2. They're going to whistle this foul on Quinn Smith. Quinn Smith has 2 in the ball game. That's the first foul on the Blue Devils here in the third quarter. Lapel has 2. Bodie Judge, first shot is good. Bodie Judge stepping through the stripe, shooting 67% as he walks in. Quinn Toll, 23, freshman, 6'1", in the ball game for Tipton. And back in the ball game for Tipton is number 12, sophomore, 6'8" Grayson McFall. Second shot wouldn't go. Taking a breather for Tipton is Landon Spidell and Quinn Smith in the front court. On the dribble, Sam Quigley, right side, well behind the arc. Quinn Toll, he'll get it back. Grady Carpenter out top near the logo head. He'll dribble in. He'll go working down low, baseline. Grayson McFall's back to Quigley. They'll work on the cut. Cutter shot right there. Good shot. Peyton Aller just got it over the outstretched hand of the defender. And that one rattled around and fell in. That was a left elbow. 2:05 left. 33-27. Blue Devils by 6. In the front court, Lapel. Devin Craig way out top. He's got the dribble. He'll use it. They work our right side. Quinn Wilkins around the perimeter right there is Judge. That was Bodie. Now left side. 3-point shot in the air. Devin Craig, nothing but net. It's going to be a 30-second timeout called by Kevin Cherry. Lapel Bulldogs. 1:45 left here in the third quarter. Tipton 33. Lapel 30. And we'll mention this game is in part being brought to you by Jim Dandy Restaurant. Jim Dandy Restaurant. You'll not only enjoy an incredible dining experience, and a Jim Dandy menu simply speaks for itself. That's breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Hot soups, fresh fruits, fresh, fully loaded salad bar. And even though Tipton High School was being constructed in the early 1960s, Jim Dandy Restaurant continues to support Tipton Blue Devil basketball and Tipton Blue Devil athletics since prior to opening. Jim Dandy Restaurant, they opened in 1964. Opened 7 days. Tipton, Jim Dandy. Ball brought in backcourt. Blue Devils. Peyton Aller crossing the timeline. They're working the left side. Sam Quigley stationary. They'll work it down outside the arc. Grady Carpenter work it down low. Grayson McFall to try the reverse layup. Wouldn't go. Back the other direction. Crossing the timeline on the dribble is Devin Craig. Out top, Quinn. That's Quinn Wilkins. Outside the arc. He'll dribble in. Uses a screen from Bodie Judge. He'll dribble now. Devin Craig. Now Bodie Judge way out top. Behind the arc. He'll dribble in. Crossover dribble. Working against him is Grayson McFall. And Bodie Judge takes it to the hoop. Got the bucket, and he'll shoot one. Foul's going to be whistled on Grayson McFalls.
Foul on number 12.
Grayson McFalls has 2. Both teams have 2 here in the third quarter. 3-point play opportunity is good. Bodie Judge ties the ball game at 33. Bring it to the front court. Aller, hands off. Sam Quigley, left side. Going to dribble in, crossover. Grady Carpenter. He'll take a baseline jumper. Wouldn't get it. Going back up with a rebound shot. It's Peyton Aller. Ball's loose. It's going to be picked up now by the 10-second line by Quinn Toll. So they'll have a second opportunity here at the basket in this possession. 3-point shot in the air, short off the rim. Grady Carpenter. He tried that from right elbow extended. Rebound secured out of there by 33, Owen Garber. They'll work it to the front court. Devin Craig on the dribble. Trying to kick it back out. Garber, he'll dribble in. Right there, free throw line and get rid of it. And Bodie Judge out top. Devin Craig, left side. Wilkins. The basketball, Brody Judge works it left side. Back to Garber. Now out top to Devin. Devin Craig, he'll work it down low in the paint. Wilkins going to take a shot. He'll be fouled in the act of shooting. He'll shoot 2. 18.1 seconds left. Made a whistleless foul on number 2, Peyton Aller. He's got 1 in the ball game. We're going to see a couple subs in the ball game from both teams. They're in just after the shot. First shot rims off short, wouldn't go. We got one going to enter for the shooter. That will be number 20, Liam Coe. And then Brody Judge going to get a breather. Brody Judge getting a breather. Quinn Toll coming out of the ball game. Grayson McFalls coming out of the ball game. Second shot is good. Coming in for the shooter is number 20, Liam Coe. Taking a breather is number 5, Quinn Wilkins. Landon Spidell back in the ball game. Peyton Aller back in. And Quigley in there. 15 seconds. Grady Carpenter, the pass to the timeline there, tipped away. Going to get it to Quinn Smith. tip was deflected. The pass was deflected. They're around the perimeter outside the arc in the ball game. Quade Hall. Where's number 10 in the corner? They could get the shot away. Couldn't see the clock very well while you're passing. The clock expires, didn't get a final shot off at the end of the third quarter. But we'll go to a fourth quarter here momentarily. And 8 minutes on the fourth quarter clock, we'll mention at the end of 3. It's the Lapel Bulldogs, 34. Tipton Blue Devils, 33. And this game is also in part being brought to you by Lisa Stokes Bear. Lisa Stokes Bear, that's Century 21. When you're thinking about residential or corporate relocations, you know a perfect house can soon become a perfect home. And Lisa Stokes Bear would like nothing more than to utilize her 26 years of experience to help you begin that process. Yes, real estate reliability is something a professional real estate agent and or real estate broker strives for, such as Lisa Stokes Bear. Your happiness and her success are two of the same. For the real estate lady with the high real estate IQ, contact Lisa Stokes Bear by cellular phone or by text message. Call her at 317-513-4086. Again, her number is 317-513-4086. Alternate possession arrow gives it to Lapel. It's going to be brought in by number 1, Devin Craig, 6-foot junior. He'll toss it in. Bring to the timeline, Liam Coe. He's got some wheels. They'll work it out top, work to the left side on the dribble. Garner floats one up in the paint. Got the bucket. It's 33. Owen Garner, 36-33. Back the other end. Blue Devils just outside the paint. Get it back out. Grady Carpenter. Blue Devils trail by 3. 7:35 on the game clock. Fourth quarter. Quigley outside. Logo head. Peyton All right side behind the arc. Quinn Smith guarding him in a hurry. Right there is Liam Coe. Now Grady Carpenter. They're working down the left baseline. They bring back out to Quigley outside the arc. The dribble once outside. Grady Carpenter. Carpenter's going to dribble in. Going to be a holding foul. A little bit of a hand check. They emphasized the hand check probably about 6, 7 years ago. They said we can't allow that, and they began to call that a little more regular. But they don't want to get an advantage. So 3-point shot on the way, good. Grady Carpenter, left elbow extended, about 3 steps behind the arc, right there in front of the Spirit section. 7 minutes left. 36-36. Want to see Brody Judge, Luke Jones, and Quinn Wilkins back in the ballgame here at the next dead ball. Going to dribble in the paint, floater. Devin Craig got the bucket. Devin Craig, he shoots 49% from 2-point land, and that was a good one. 38-36. Lapel by 2. In the front court, Quinn Smith. Cross-court pass, Grady Carpenter. Out top, see him quickly. Triple threat available. He'll dish off. Grady Carpenter. Double team. They'll relax. Corner. Quigley for 3. Rims around. That ball was halfway down. And a rebound out of there by Bodie Judge. Craig going to take another 3-point shot. Good. Devin Craig from 3. Right of center behind the arc. 5-point advantage for Lapel. It's 41-36. Working the basketball. Quigley outside, pass to the right side. Peyton Aller outside. Quinn Smith, and a foul's going to be committed. Trying to get the steal there. Got too much of the hand. That was 33, Owen Garber. Owen Garber's a 6-foot sophomore. And the subs are going to come out of the ball game. They're getting a good hand check, hand shake from Coach Cherry. And they'll go with their regular starters now for Lapel. So ball brought in, slightly backcourt. See him Quigley. They'll go right side. Peyton Aller, I will mention those subs came in. They had some fresh legs. Had to go into the paint, or into the basket, into paint. Couldn't get the bucket. Landon Spidell. Rebound, Bodie Judge. 5:38 left. 41-36. Lapel by 5. Outside the arc. Quinn Wilkins. Going to hand the ball off. Bodie Judge. Now Brody Judge out top, being guarded by Quigley. Working the popcorn popper out top. Luke Jones, Devin Craig. Back to Brody. Ball's tipped free and picked up. Steal. Quinn Smith, he'll get it to Brody. To Grady. And they'll kick it through the corner. 3-point shot, rims out long. Sam Quigley. Rebound fought for. Going to be a jump ball situation. Landon Spidell locking it up with Quinn Wilkins. And a jump ball, going to give it to Tipton on the alternate possession arrow. So it's going to be brought in left of the bucket on the baseline. It's going to be brought in by Sam Quigley. Left of the bucket, right there on the baseline, looking to get it in. Looking. Got to release a bounce pass. Gets it in to Landon Spidell. Spidell brings it back out. Going to hand the ball off to Grady Carpenter. 5 minutes left. 41-36. Lapel by 5. In the front court on the dribble. Going to bring it back out. Sam Quigley. Works it outside. Outside. Peyton Aller back to Quigley. Bounce pass just outside the arc. Grady Carpenter. Double team. That's Craig and Wilkins. Now they'll relax. And Grady Carpenter on the dribble. Going to dribble in the paint. Going to pass it down low off the glass. 2-point bucket. Landon Spidell. And Grady Carpenter with that court vision. 41-38. 4.5 minutes left. Fourth quarter. Picking up the dribble in the backcourt. Wilkins. He'll pass to the front court. To Bodie Judge. And Bodie Judge has lost his footing. And by that time, he hit the big guy. They're going to call a foul. So it might have been a trip. It was incidental. But nevertheless, it's a foul. They're going to whistle this foul on Quinn Smith. He has 3 in the ball game. That's 1 here in the quarter on Tipton. Lapel has 2. 4:23 clock moving to get the ball into Bodie Judge. Outside the arc, 3-point shot, good. That was Devin Craig. He's 2 out of his last 2 from about that same area. 44-38, 6-point advantage for the Bulldogs. Working it out top. Motion around right there. Sam Quigley. Out top, Grady Carpenter. Carpenter on the dribble, through the legs. Working against him is Luke Jones. Carpenter looking to do something right there. Lead back out top, working to Quinn Smith. Now Sam Quigley. Quigley picked up by Luke Jones. Picks up his dribble. They're working into Quinn Smith. Quinn Smith going to take a shot. Got his own rebound. He'll put it back up. Couldn't get it. Quinn Smith couldn't get the first one to go. Got his own board. Went back up and got fouled. They're going to whistle this foul on 30. Bodie Judge. That's Bodie Judge. He had 2. Team foul number 3 in the quarter. Quinn Smith shooting 73% from the stripe. First shot up, short off the rim. Quinn Smith, he's now 11 for 16. Varsity basketball. He'll have another one. 6'2 sophomore. Second shot, rims off, wouldn't go, ball fought for. Finally picked up by Luke Jones of Lapel. Going to bring it through the timeline. That's Quinn Wilkins. Dribble across the timeline and work her right side. Luke Jones on around the perimeter. Devin Craig picks up the dribble. Going to work it back to Brody Judge. Now he get back to the corner. Luke Jones. Take that back. That was Wilkins. Now Luke Jones out top. Gives the ball up to Brody Judge. Back to Jones. Straight out top. Brody Judge going to dribble in. Thought about a 3. Dribbles in. Dishes off to Wilkins. Shot wouldn't go. Ball's loose. Wilkins, they're going to tie it up. It's going to belong to Lapel. There was some friction there. There was some friction. Not a lot of whistles going right there. Could have been some whistles. At least one. But I wouldn't know which way. 3:07 left. He'll be brought in left of the bucket on the baseline by number 1, Devin Craig. 44-38. Lapel by 6 in the basketball in the front court. 3 minutes. Devin Craig will pass it outside. Brody Judge, right side to Bodie. Outside the arc. Working against him. Grady Carpenter. He's going to dribble in. Might have got away with a step there. Defense is good. Grady Carpenter. They'll get it back to Brody. And Brody's going to dribble in and get it back out top. And they'll reset the offense. They're going to dribble in. Wilkins, actually, Quinn Wilkins, there's going to be a foul on the approach. They're not going to allow the shot. But they're going to whistle Quinn Smith. Quinn Smith's going to pick up his 4th foul here in the ball game with 2:43 left in the 4th. Coach Hawkins going to let him play for the moment. He'll toss it in. Behind the arc, Brody Judge. 2:40 left. 44-38. 6-point advantage for Lapel. Out top of the basketball, Brody Judge. Sam Quigley going to get called for a hand check right there outside the arc, pretty close to the coaches there at Lapel. 2:32 left. Quigley picks up second foul, his second in the ball game. Both teams have 3 fouls here in the fourth quarter. 2:32 left. Going to be brought in by Wilkins. He'll get into Bodie Judge. Back to Wilkins. Jump pass adjacent. He'll get it to Devin Craig. Now Luke Jones back to Craig. Cross-court pass in the corner. Three-point shot in the air. Good. Brody Judge. Three-point shot is good. 47-38. 2:15 left. Going to drive the lane off the glass. Left-handed layup is good. That's Grady Carpenter. Coast to coast in a hurry. 47-40. Timeout. 60-second timeout with 2:11 left here in the quarter. And we'll mention this game is in part being brought to you by The Shack. Hey, Blue Devil fans, looking for the perfect spot before or after the game? Swing by The Shack, your ultimate game day hangout. They've got something for every team member. Whether you're craving a classic Shack pizza or ready to tackle a Shack stack with single, double, or triple burger patties. And that's not all. They've got your game day staples, such as cold beers, refreshing cocktails, and their loaded spiral potatoes. Bring your game face, your appetite, and bring your friends for a winning experience at The Shack. The Shack is located at 311 East Jefferson Street in Tipton, right there by the railroad track. Check them out on Facebook to stay up to date on specials and events. See you at The Shack. Ball's going to be brought in. Backcourt. Brody Judge. We'll toss it in. Blue Devils, all 4 of them are in the backcourt defending. They bring the ball in. Quinn Wilkins picks up his dribble. Peyton Aller. Recover him. They'll work across the timeline. Devin Craig. Sam Quigley tries to knock it free. No foul call. In the backcourt now on the dribble. Bodie Judge. Luke Jones. Now back to Quinn Wilkins. He's going to pass the ball. Going to throw it away. Trying to get it down near the baseline was Bodie Judge. Bodie Judge, pretty good size young man. Going to bring the ball in. Tipton basketball. 1:50 left. 7-point ball game. Blue Devils trail 47-40 in the front court. Quigley out top. Grady Carpenter picked up in a hurry by Luke Jones. He'll work it in. Baseline. Landon Spidell. He'll bounce it back out. And that's Quigley. Quigley went left-handed layup. Difficult shot to make. Couldn't go. Wouldn't go. Back to the front court. Brody Judge. Working around the perimeter. Quinn Wilkins. Wilkins on the dribble. He's going to go to the corner with it. Bodie Judge back to Quinn. Wilkins on the dribble. He'll jump pass out of it to Devin Craig. And then back to Wilkins. 1:15 left. Blue Devils probably going to have to foul here somewhat close. Outside the arc. 3-point shot. Good. Brody Judge. 3-point shot. It's 50-40. 1 minute left. Ball's loose on the floor. And they're going to whistle right here. They're going to call a foul. Foul's going to be whistled on number 5. That's Quinn Wilkins. Quinn Wilkins going to get the foul. He's got 2 in the ball game. That's the 3rd foul in the quarter on Lapel. Tipton has 4. Next common foul by Tipton will put Lapel at the stripe. We're under a minute, 58 seconds. 50-40. Tipton trail by 10. On the dribble. Grady Carpenter going to go off the glass. Got the bucket. Timeout, Coach Cliff Hawkins. Cliff Hawkins going to talk this over. 50 seconds left. It's 50-42. It's going to be a full 60-second timeout. We'll also mention tonight's ball game is being brought to you by Rutledge Well Drilling. Rutledge Well Drilling. When you think of water, think of Rutledge Well Drilling. Pumps, sales, service, water conditioning, water softeners, iron filters, and trenching. You can call Rutledge Well Drilling at 765-292-2315 or visit them on their website, rutledgewelldrilling.com. They're just west of Atlanta, Indiana, right on 296th Street. They're licensed. They are insured. They are honest. They are dependable and always professional. That's Mike, Nathan, and Levi Rutledge. Ball brought in, going to be brought in from the backcourt. 84 feet away, baseline to baseline. Brody Judge gets it in. Devin Craig, he'll jump pass out of it, back to Brody. Go to the front court to Brody Judge. Baseline, going to work it left side. He'll go outside the arc. Not going to take a shot. They'll take a shot now. They'll go to the foul stripe, and they'll shoot two. Foul's going to be whistled on Sam Quigley. Devin Craig doesn't know he's shooting. I take that back. That was number 4. I was misspoken. Now both teams have 4. So foul shooting will happen the rest of the way. 39.7. Going to be brought in, the tip to the backcourt. That's Brody Judge, and a foul immediately. Landon Spidell going to put Brody Judge at the foul stripe. 37.8. Landon Spidell picks up the foul. He has 1 in the contest. And Brody Judge is going to shoot 2. Brody Judge shoots 80% at the foul stripe. 33 for 41. And now 33 for 42. He'll get 1 more. 37.8 seconds left. Fourth quarter, 50-42. Coach Cherry going to sub in. Second shot is good. So back in the ballgame for Lapel, we're going to see number 10, Quade Hall, number 20, Liam Coe, and number 33, Owen Garber. 37.8 left. Blue Devils going to bring it in from the backcourt. He'll be brought in by Landon Spidell into Quigley. He'll bounce pass back to Grady, back to Quigley, across the timeline. Liam Coe, they'll double team. They'll get to Quinn Smith. We're going to right side. Grady Carpenter, he'll dribble in. He'll take a floater. Floater outside the paint. Wouldn't go. Rebound. Lapel. Ball's in the backcourt. Devin Craig. And Aller is going to foul him in the backcourt, so they'll walk the distance. 20.7 seconds left. They'll walk the distance, and Devin Craig will shoot 2. He entered the ball game tonight at 81% from the free throw line. 17 for 21. And 17 for 22. He'll get 1 more. 20.7 seconds left. 51-42, now 52-42 as he got the second one. Grady Carpenter, 18 seconds left. Peyton Aller, guarding the backcourt, going to be a steal. Picked up by Garner. Going to be restolen through the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to give it to Tipton. That might have been a gift right there, but they'll give it to the Blue Devils. 13.9, they're bringing in Grady Carpenter. Carpenter in the front court. Going to launch a 3. Right of center, he got it. 8.8 seconds left. 52-45. It'll be a 30-second timeout. And 8.8 seconds left. 52-45, Lapel by 7. We'll also mention tonight's ball game is being brought to you by Noblesville Trophies. Noblesville Trophies, you can shop them online at noblesvilletrophies.com or stop in if only to browse around. They're located at 1740 South 10th Street, Noblesville, Indiana. Trophies, awards, plaques, and more. You can reach them by dialing 317-773-7391. That's 317-773-7391. Noblesville Trophies. Can be brought in from the backcourt. Devin Craig. Official lets him know he can roam the baseline if he needs to after a made basket.
We have a timeout.
We're going to be a timeout. Coach Kevin Cherry. Kevin Cherry going to call a 60-second timeout. We got some subs in the ball game. We do thank you for tuning in. We'll mention Lapel Bulldogs after tonight. They'll be in action again tomorrow. They'll be in action right there at Alexandria High School. So they'll have another road trip, not too far away. That'll be a 6 o'clock JV and a 7:30 varsity. And then Lapel Bulldogs will have a pretty meaningful ball game next Tuesday, February 11th. Lapel will be at Taylor High School. Tipton Blue Devils, the next game going to happen this Saturday. So they'll have a couple of days off. And it'll be Saturday, February 8th. It'll be a noon start for the JV and a 1:30 start for the varsity. Shenandoah. The Raiders will be here with the Tipton Blue Devils. For second buzzer, 8.8 left. Going to inbound the basketball. This time it's going to be Lapel Bulldog, number 5, Quinn Wilkins, 6'1" junior. Blue Devils guarding every man. They're going to work on the left, right side to get it back in to Wilkins. So they use that baseline to their advantage. Devin Craig pass to the front court. Luke Jones going to end up with the basketball when the buzzer sounds. So good ball game tonight. We'll mention final score tonight. It's going to be the Lapel Bulldogs 52, Tipton Blue Devils 45. We do thank you for tuning in. We'll hope you'll tune in on Saturday, 1:30 start time right there for the Tipton Blue Devils. It'll be right here. Shenandoah will be in the house. And I also want to mention once again, Shouse. That's Shouse Hoops. Basketball in Indiana, that's all. Shouse Hoops. He's got news, notes, podcasts, and opinions. That's Grant C. Shouse, Shouse. He's a sports journalist. I met him just before the ball game. You can reach him by phone at 765-603-8917. We do thank you for tuning in. I hope you'll stay tuned. We're going to speak with the winning coach of tonight's ball game. We'll talk to Coach Kevin Cherry here momentarily. Please hold on.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, we're post-game right now. We're going to talk to Coach Kevin Cherry. I tell you what, Coach, that was a seesaw battle for a little while there.
Yeah, we thought it would come down to a 1 or 2 possession type of game, and it certainly did. We made some threes late in that fourth quarter, and you might even say they were ill-advised, but if they go in, they're great shots because we were playing for layups or free throws at that point. But I thought Brody Judge stepped up and made a big 3 in transition that kind of took the game from a 5-point to 8-point game, and from that point, they were playing cat and mouse to try to just turn it back over, and I thought we did a great job of handling the basketball. I want to call out the 3 kids that we brought off of our bench tonight in that second half. Owen Garber, Quaid Hall, and Liam Coe were fantastic in their minutes. We got to turn Tipton over a couple of times with our pressure, and they got some big defensive stops for us, AJ, and I'm really proud of those kids. That's 2 sophomores and a freshman that came in that scenario, so happy for them.
Hey, your point guard, I think he's only 6 feet tall. He's a junior, Devin Craig. He nailed a couple big threes.
Big threes from Devin. You know, he's the quarterback of our football team, and he's used to having the ball in his hands and pressure moments. And, you know, as the season starts, he's coming out of football, and a lot of times the critics are awful hard on Devin.